Okay, good morning, Math 9, and so today we're going to just spend maybe hopefully 10 minutes dealing with solving word problems. And now you're looking at right now the steps on solving word problem, okay? And this procedure apply to all word problem. Doesn't matter what level of math you're studying. So step one, this word is assign variable, if there's only one unknown, or variable terms, if you're dealing with more than one unknown, to the unknown or unknowns. Set up an equation, solve the equation, then you have to answer the question. So each step has its own significance. At this point, we're assuming you feel comfortable with the step 3. Step 2 is the most challenging step because right now you're responsible for your own equation. So I'm using one question assigned yesterday on page 222. Question 9. A as example. Okay? And then I will give you the equation of B and C. So part of the assignment is you have to finish question number 9 with 4 additional questions. All right, so question number 9 is the step 1. It should be like this. Okay. So first number would be X. Second number, you add 1 because it's consecutive. Okay. Consecutive number means for any 2 successive number, the difference is always 1. So for example, the third number, I add 1 to x plus 1, so I get x plus 2. So that's step 1. Step 2, then is interpretation. This thing have a sum of 66. As the sum means you add it up. So the step 2 is right here. First number, second number, and third number. You add it up. Okay? So step 2. So right here. So students find it challenging of all word problem. Okay? The challenge is how you go about to interpret English to algebra. Okay, remember algebra is a language in which letters are being used to replace any unknown. Alright? Now, so now the solving part, 1x plus 1x plus 1x, 3x, 1 plus 2. So that is just a review of the 2 steps equation. And both sides divide by 3. Okay, so both sides divide by 3. And so you have x equal to 21. All right, now let me set this up. Okay. That's step 3. Then this last step, you have to answer. You need to include answer statement. You say the numbers are 21, 22, 23. Okay? And then you know these 3 numbers added up equal to 66. So the 4 steps. All right, now the B part. The B part and the C part, in terms of algebraic pattern, exactly identical. So after B part, you should be able to handle C. Okay, so B part and so 9B, the question, there's a sum of 3 consecutive even. So give you example of even, like 2, 4, 6. See, example of 3 consecutive even. Now, and if the first number is given, to get the second, you add 2. If the first number is given, to get the third, you add 4. See, 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. This thinking, using arithmetic, allowing you to start question number 9 like this. So first number, x. Second number, remember, you always add 2. Right, from first to second. But for question number 9, we don't know the value of the first number. We assign a variable. X is the first number. Whatever x represents, we're going to find out later. Third number. Okay, so now the question is the sum. And so the sum would be 1. 1 means the one number. Sum means adding. Sum means add. Plus, see, we're adding all 3 numbers, and that's equal to 42. So you're solving 2 plus 4 is 6, right? And now both sides subtract 6. And 3x. Both sides divide by 3. So x equal to 12. And you're going to answer the question. So the 3 numbers are consecutive even. Let's start with 12, 14, and 16. You can check by adding these 3 numbers, guarantee it add up equal to 42. Okay? You see the significance about the answer statement is reinforcing the solving step. The solving step may not include all the answers. All right? And for the C part, I'm going to give you example of odd number, like odd number. For example, 7, 9, 11. These are consecutive odd. But in terms of algebraic pattern, exactly as identical with the B. So x plus 2, x plus 4. So I'm going to ask you to follow B part and finishing C as part of the homework, plus, so finish this question, part of the homework, plus, okay, the following questions. On page 222, so question 5 and 6, and then on page 223, okay, 223, and question 13 and 16. Each question you must include the 4 steps, with the exception of question 6. That's a diagram. So the diagram would replace step 1 and step 2. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. So now you want to write it down. Now then I can post up number 5 and 6. For those people who wanted to snap pictures, so right here. Okay, and so okay, now number 5. The length of a rectangle is 5 centimeters longer than the width. The perimeter is 54. Perimeter means the distance around. 4 sides added up to 54. What are the dimensions? Means I ask you to find the length and the width. So question number 6 give you a hint on how to do number 5 is to draw a diagram. You see, from using a diagram, okay, step 1, okay, step 1 is already looked after. We're using variable terms to represent the unknown, okay, to represent the unknown. So you may want to do the same thing, draw the diagram to bring up the meaning of x. Okay, that's step 1. And then set up an equation. So this is question 5 and 6. Then now the next 2 questions. Okay, so hopefully now you finish, get a picture of it, or you do a quick copying. So the next one is number 13 and 16. So right here, number 13. So the mean means average. The average of 2 numbers is 49. Is 49.1. The first number is 18.3. Determine the second number. So you've only find 1 number. All right? That's 13. 16 is right here. And so Mary wanted to make her family kameeks, which are boots with make from seal or caribou skin. She usually pays $80 for each skin, but Lucasy offer her a discount if she buys 5 skins. If Mary pays $368, how much did Lucasy reduce the price of each? All right. So hopefully you're going to work on it. And tomorrow I'm going to go over one question. And hopefully you can get it done by Friday. By Friday, we're going to start also the multi-step equation. And also I'm going to let you know when it's going to be the unit test. Okay, so most likely it's going to be running at a set time. Okay, I'm going to give you the time. And so the time of the test. And you're supposed to, within the time frame, finish the question and submit online. All right, so good luck. Talk to you tomorrow.